What's up, Pectus Nation? Today I want to talk to you guys about reframing the mind for Pectus Excavatum. Reframing means to see things another way around, to see the opposite, to see the gift in a curse, to see the positivity in the negative. Ultimately, it means to adjust your mindset for the reasons that benefit you the most in a positive and empowering way. So for example, the day before I took my shirt off at my high school reunion, up until that day, I thought this was a curse. I thought it sucked. I didn't want it. But then, when I saw that this was my calling, because I realized how much I was scared of this, I realized that if I could get over that fear, then I could use it to my advantage. I could be myself. I could find myself. And I realized then that who else has an abnormality? Maybe it's not Pectus excavatum. Maybe it's bipolar. Maybe it's something else, right? Maybe it's some trauma that happened in your past. Maybe it's all of the above. In any case, it is through your biggest problem, if you can overcome it. It is through that big problem that becomes your greatest solution. That solution that you discover becomes your greatest form of helping others who are also suffering. So your negativity can be a positive. I went through 28 years of not taking my shirt off. Now let's reframe that. I didn't take my shirt off for 28 years at the beach or the pool, but throughout all that time, through all that pain and suffering, yeah, I didn't miss out on any time. Instead, I'm making up for it in the future. It's gonna make every moment from then on after that much more appreciative, amazing, awesome. I'll be that much more grateful. Because I grew up with this for 28 years, I can now help people with other abnormalities. Another way to reframe, my car just broke down yesterday, right? I could be thinking to myself negatively, like, oh, damn, what am I gonna do now? My car, I gotta do this, but instead, I'm thinking, okay, now I have an opportunity to not drive and just focus more on my work, on my computer. And other things happened where I was forced, and I use that term lightly because I believe it's all a coincidence by the great power that's all around us every day. I've now had to reconnect with people, and it's been a blessing having my car break down yesterday. And the best part about it is because I see it as a positive way, because I see the opportunity in the negative, because I see the positive, I've reframed the negative into a positive. I am happy, and I just feed off of what gives me in a nutritious mental way. There's always an opposite. There's always a negative and a positive. If somebody calls you a name, somebody picks on you or says something about your deformity, your physical deformity, then you can look at it as, yes, I might have a physical deformity, and you could reframe that as, but the person that's calling the person out for their physical deformity has a mental and a personable deformity, because no right person in their mind, their heart, and their spirit that is truly happy with themselves and loving with themselves would ever try to bring somebody down maliciously. What that really means is they feel some sort of negative way about themselves, so they try to make others feel bad to make themselves feel good. So if you're ever called anything for this, for your Pectus excavatum, one, you can get hurt by it, right? It happens. Or two, you can look at it as like, that's right, I have a hole in my chest. You can call me that. But I'm not gonna take it. Instead, I'm gonna eat it. And I'm gonna use it to make me stronger emotionally. It's not gonna affect me. So you can give me everything you have, but I'm not gonna allow it to hurt me. Instead, I'm gonna allow it to feed me and make me stronger. And you, my friend, for calling me something, I feel bad for you, because there's just something wrong with you that maybe you're not showing, that we don't see or we don't know about, which is weakness. But we're all weak in the beginning. Not everyone, but it's okay. Don't be a hater to the haters, okay? They don't know any better. Maybe at some point we were once haters of others and their chests, their regular chests. So I'll get more into this topic because I finally learned that term, reframe. I knew it the whole time for the past 3.5 years. I considered it as there's always a gift in the curse. There's always a treasure in the sunken chest. You see that? I have a sunken chest, but in there's treasure. I have a hole in my chest, but in every hole you can find a gift. This was darkness in my life, but in this darkness there will be and there is a light. I separated from my wife. We separated. And it sucks. I'm never fucking gonna be happy ever again. False. Reframe that too. I'm gonna become a man for the first time ever. The greatest man that I can possibly be. And be purely independent of my own love. I'm gonna build myself up and live an adventurous life where I give all that I can possibly give, because I have found myself. I went through the pain and the struggle, hit deeper than rock bottom to find my greatest and brightest of all lights. Best part about it is it's forced me, or coincidentally, it's manifesting. It's inspiring me to be on Pectus Nation more, almost as if I'm supposed to be here. Reframe your negativity for the positive that it's supposed to be. Look at it in a new light.